I'm from a grimy era, let's talk about it. Gotta keep a pole, can't walk without it. Did some things in the streets, but I won't talk about it. Seen some things in the streets, but I won't talk about it. I'm from a hood that's thorough, they don't play here. And they don't play on these blocks, it ain't a daycare. A new kid gets shot every day here. I guess that's why my heart colder than the rain there. Now listen up, if you need promotion on my channel in front of my 46,000 subscribers, hit my email up, dvderatv@gmail.com. I don't care if you rap, sing, got your own business, clothing line, hit me up. Serious people only. DVD Era TV back at y'all with another one. Y'all know the slogan. Let's get straight into this one. Now, Oschino Vasquez is a rapper from Philadelphia. Oschino was also one half of the duo Oschino and Sparks, and also a member of the legendary rap group from Philly, State Property, along with Beanie Sigel, Freeway, Chris and Neef, and P.D. Crack. In the late 90s, Oschino would move to Yonkers and build a bond with Jadakiss while grinding with hopes of getting on. Now, while in the process of getting on in the music industry, Oschino will come back to Philly along with Jadakiss to an event where he'll be heard rapping by someone claiming to know Jay-Z. Now, after hearing Oschino rap and his music, this affiliate of Jay-Z would take O back to New York where he got a chance to rap for Jay-Z. And after Jay-Z heard him rap, he'll sign O on the spot to Rocafella Records. Now, Oschino would get a lot of attention when he participated in the 2001 legendary Rocafella Funk Flex freestyle at Hot 97. O would then go on to be part of State Property 2002 and 2003 albums, and also Oschino would display his acting skills in State Property movies Part 1 and 2. Now, from all this mainstream success, Oschino would go on and blow up and become a household name in Philly. But before O could put out his mixtape series for the Appetizers, before Oschino would be charged with 2 murders, before O can work with artists like Gilly the Kid and Meek Mill, and before O could be caught in the middle of the State Property and D-Block beef, Oschino will find himself in some trouble that he might not made it out of. Now, according to Oschino, after returning home from the army, he would be shot 9 times. Now, on June 27th, 1997, after winning around $7 grand in a dice game, after walking a few blocks down, a gunman will run up on Oschino and begin shooting him. Now, while this gunman was shooting O, he'll try to put up a fight and wrestle the gun away from the gunman and ended up being shot twice in his stomach, hand, elbow, and his arm. Now, the gunman will run off and hop in his car. Oschino would eventually collapse and begin to feel his body getting cold as he laid on the ground, but a friend of O kept smacking him in his face so he could stay woke.
I thought I was dead, for sure. Sometimes you can get shot and you think like, I hope I make it.
I just knew I wasn't gonna make it.
The cops arrived asking Oschino who shot him, and also the female cop on the scene was crying while looking at Oschino.
The lady cop was crying. She just was crying. She seen me how bad I was. She just was crying like.
Now they'll rush Oschino away, and he ended up passing out and waking up about 3 days later. Now it was said it was a 5% chance of him living, and he almost lost his arm from his injuries. But luckily, Oschino would survive this attack on him, and according to O, he promised himself after this that he wouldn't waste his life. And obviously he kept his word, because a few years later, after this whole situation, he went on to sign to The Rock and went on to go and do big things. So it definitely wasn't his time to leave. God definitely kept him around for a reason. But anyway, jump in my comment section and let me know what y'all think.
Yo, what up? It's the Broad Street Bully. Holla at your boy.
Now, the Philadelphia legend Beanie Sigel was shot on more than one occasion. Now, back in 2006, supposedly Beans would be shot 2 times in his upper arm after being boxed in by 5 men in 2 different cars. And after he was shot, he still managed to drive himself to his local hospital. Now, supposedly this was a robbery, and Beans was robbed for a chain and a watch worth $75,000 and $3,000 in cash. Now, Beans will be shot again in 2014, and this situation was much more serious. And here's a whole clip of Beans speaking on this situation.
I got shot in my back. So when I the last time I got shot, I coded. I was under. I was like in a joint for a couple weeks, like in a coma. I was like, so when I came out of it, and I was coming to, I didn't know I had the breathing tubes and all that stuff down me. So when I came to, like, I couldn't talk. So the first thing I did, I pulled the breathing tube out of me, and it tore my joint up, and I had staples in my stomach, and I gagged, and I bust open the staples in my stomach, and I tore, I guess, your larynx, and I tore some up in there. So when I got help, my voice never, like, I couldn't talk at all. I couldn't talk for like 2 months at all. Yeah, I couldn't talk at all. I had to, like, my joint had to, like, slowly come back, like, slowly. And then I, used to ask the doc, like, yo, I'm gonna get my voice back. They're like, it might come back in a month. It might be 6 months. It might be 6 years. It might not come back regular at all.